Hello, my name is Dr. Shambles, and today we are going to be looking at more gameplay. So yes, it's going to be more kata gameplay. The reason is I don't think you guys enjoyed the last video, which was another kata gameplay. I thought the leaders were going to be interesting to play against, but after uploading it, after scheduling the upload and seeing the video pretty much ready to go, you know, you'll just be updated on the dates that you guys will see. I realized, although the leaders were interesting because they were different, they really didn't do much. So yeah, I think it ended up to be an uninteresting video. So I decided to record more games, this time more competitive leaders, so to speak, or at least games that where they did more. I would just like to say, with college that already restarted, there's not much time. And on this gaming this was all recorded on the same day. On this gaming session, I was actually getting into Don Flamingo lobbies, but they were all bugged or people were getting into them too fast. So yeah, that's the whole reason. So we are not gonna have Dofi in this video, that's a spoiler. As in terms of decklist, I pretty much stayed the same. I think this decklist is fine, it's incredible actually. I'm just gonna give a highlight here to two cards in case maybe you are trying this decklist and it's not working for you. First of all is the Thunderbolt. You can in fact remove this Thunderbolt for the 8 cost Katakuri. Obviously I'm not gonna do that because I like to play with the cards that I actually have, and there's no way I'm gonna have the Katakuri, it's just too expensive. But yeah, this is to help you. You only need 2, by the way, and is not that popular right now actually in every Katakuri player, but there is somewhat of an argument between playing 2 Thunderbolts and 2 Katakuris. The more popular is to play 2 Thunderbolts, but I can see the potential of the 8 Katakuri. This is because you don't have that much on-play removal, and the removal you have is KO. So this just helps you get around some of the cards that can't get KO'd, as well as you can in fact take away other 8 cost cards, which is a really good number. So yeah, this helps you a lot. And the other card that I want to mention is the Brûlé, not the 2 costs, but the blocker. People are actually playing 8 2Ks, so Satori or Frankie, by the way. Let me just highlight him real quick. I prefer Satori, but I actually have Frankie as well now. But yeah, it's either whatever you want to. To be honest, it doesn't change much. I just prefer Satori, so in case I see it on the top lives on the beginning of the game, I can just use this trigger and go really aggro. Frankie is more of a late game trigger because you need to be at 1 life or less. So yeah, but the Brûlé blocker is getting popular because of Black Yellow Luffy. Some guys are playing, so not this 2K Brûlé and just blocker Brûlé. Some are playing 2 of those 2K counters Brûlés and 2 of this blocker. The reason you want to play this blocker is because of the trigger, being able to just play a blocker right away. Maybe it will save you. Some people actually play only 1 and then just let's just say like this: you play 1, then you play another Katakuri blocker, and then you play the 2 katas sorry, the 2 katas right here, just like this, instead of playing 12 2Ks. To be honest, I don't feel that much of a need, because even doing this, you still pretty much lose against Black Yellow Luffy. So yeah, I just prefer to strengthen a little bit of my defenses and just admit that Black Yellow Luffy is a very hard matchup, and probably a matchup I just auto lose, unfortunately. So yeah, this was the deck list. Hope you guys enjoy the games, and I'll see you all during the gameplay. See you in a sec. Okay, first game is against Uta in my quest on trying to get into Dofi lobbies or Bonnie lobbies, which is also a deck I need to practice against. They were not working, and then I saw Uta and was like, ooh, interesting. Uta apparently is doing fine in the meta, so yeah. He made that 8k swing and took me You're the One Who Should Disappear. Really wanted that card at the end of my life, but oh well, we can't have everything. We just play Kikonojo. There wasn't much I could do. I need to build boards. And take attention to this, reveal and draw, I'm invincible. Yeah, she just did 2-time swings. There you go. But to be honest, I saw her get that card and I just didn't acknowledge it. I'm gonna make a 7k, then I'm gonna make the 8k. I was thinking about making her counter, but I don't think she counters. I think that's her strategy, is not to counter early. He's just starting with the 7 cost blocker Luffy. So after seeing her not counter, I was like, okay, so she'll probably play the Luffy. So I'm gonna leave the Nami with me. As you guys can see right here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because with Nami I can KO whatever he plays with Luffy. There. I was thinking about he was going to play Brook, and then Brook would play the Searcher Nami, but no. Okay, he keeps taking. Yeah, I was reading this effect. I don't think this is a good effect. I don't know where. Again, I don't have much experience with Uta after her starter deck buff. So yeah, but I know that's from starter deck. But I don't know what's the use of that. So I left it on top. Now we are good in board and in life, so if possible I'm gonna try and save the board. I don't care about the lives, we have a lot of boards, so yeah. And one thing, and this is where I need to speak of, fortunately, finally, my evolution as a player a little bit with Katakuri. So you see that 10 cost mom, that's in earlier metas, we would have played for that 10 cost mom. But, for example, right here I would have played the mom. But no, there's, like, the mom is just in case you have a lot of lives and your opponent is actually taking a lot of lives early and not trying to save you, so to speak. So yeah, so I started not playing for the 10th drop mom and just starting attaching. Yeah. And that's a thing that I've been doing in my games a lot now. It's just, I will try to hold on to that Leaning, but if I can't, I'll just discard her for other effects, or yeah, that's it. That's just basically it. I'll just never use her. Because I do have a problem as a player. I just, for some reason, I'm terrible at late game. I don't know how to finish my games. I have incredible advantage and then I throw games by not finishing correctly because I want to do the flashy plays with the big bodies, you know? So yeah. We're gonna do another 9k. There you go. And I'm just gonna make a 9k swing onto him. He takes. I was hoping he would block, but obviously he won't. He'll just block next because he's at 1 life. So maybe I should have made an 8k and then played the pudding just to see what I could pull from. Now I have the block. Oh, I don't. Yeah, there you go. I have the block Katakuri. I think I'm just gonna reveal my 10 drop Leaning. I'm gonna try. I was looking for a 2k counter, to be honest, with pudding, but didn't get it. Just to be more safe. We make a 7k swing, and then I think I'm gonna do another 7k swing, and then I'm just thinking about playing the Sparrow. There you go. Now, in this, like, my mentality here was I'm super afraid of Hody. I was afraid of him, like, having something that would give him more swings than he actually had. So, yeah. Okay, so now he can't use the Hody. So I was, yeah, I was much more comfortable. And we got a flame, it's not a flame split, I think it's called a blaze cut? Yeah, that's not the real translation. So he plays Naruto, we saw with lives, and with that event we can just get away. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a 9k, yeah, there you go, it should be enough. So yeah, it was a good game. He almost made a comeback, but we managed the resources late game, which is my problem. Next game is Kalgara. This should be interesting because I think I played against a Kalgara before, but I think it was like, what, once in my life. So I only know some of the plays that he can do. And for example, seeing that Kikonojo, I immediately understood one play he could do, which is with that 5 cost. So if he has a Kalgara Vanilla on the field, he can play his 5 cost character that just regens 1 life, making him actually be able to maybe dodge the Kikonojo on KO effect. So I was actually, as soon as I saw the Kikonojo, I was aware that could happen. I'm just gonna give a small spoiler, it does happen, but I didn't really care. So yeah. We only have 2k, I'm hoping that we can counter, because I don't really wanna let lives go if I don't know what the life is. I always like to use Katakuri ability, look at my life, top life. If it is a good trigger for top life, I'll leave it at top. If it is a good trigger for bottom life, I'll bottom it, and if he has no trigger at all, I'll just leave it on top and take the life right away. Usually what I see with other Katakuri players is if they don't see a good trigger for, let's say, early game, they just put it on the bottom. I'm just... I don't know, I tried that and it doesn't work as good as I would like to, because sometimes I'm putting You're the One Who Should Disappear that was already on the bottom, or a badge that was already on the bottom, a little bit up on life, so I just take the life for free if he has no trigger, or a trigger that is not really good on early game. If he's not early game, a good trigger on early game, it's probably on late game, so I'll put it on bottom. But you guys get what I mean. So yeah, I put Kikunojo. Yeah, I like to do display. I like to, if I go first, I like to have a Paraspero in Kikunojo. Play Paraspero, try to defend the first life, and then on the next turn use leader ability and play Kikunojo. It works really well because I have information on what I have. Now he has Kalgara, and he's at 3 lives, but we already know that, yeah, he's gonna do this. I'm gonna poke him for 5k. Oh, forgot to say in the deck list. You see that 6 cost Linling? That's actually much better than a 10 cost, as incredible as it seems. I put that on the bottom. Yeah, I just discard the 10 drop. Big Mom, Paraspero can have of use still. And now I'm gonna see if he just trashes a life. He doesn't, he trashes 2 cards from hand. It's fine. We know why. Like I told you guys, he was going to do this play, which is just regen 1 life, and then to pass the Kikonojo on KO effect, I was trying to make him trash one card, but he trashes two. So this 6-cost Linling, if played right, has a lot of value. I even discard, like I have one card right now, but I have 5 lives, and he can't really go into lives. He needs to destroy my board, and I already have late game board, so yeah. This looks bad from the outside, but trust me, this is not bad at all. Because we did manipulate that first trigger right on top of our lives. So yeah. Which is why I actually have been enjoying playing the Katakuri. It takes more skill than the average yellow leader, in my opinion. What I was looking... Oh, I was looking for what he could drop here with this leader build. He couldn't drop anything. And there you go. We managed to take away one of his swings. So he has no swings now. He can only play like a Shura, which was what I was expecting because he had 2 costs. 2 Dawn up. For example, in these more long games, is actually the 10-drop Linling is actually not bad. He actually counters. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I was getting mad at myself. I was like, what the hell are you doing? Just use the Katakuri. Yeah, so we leave that. Hopefully he has no counter. Thank you, because he used a lot of counter. And he takes. We know that's a Frankie, so he has a 2k. We know we have a pudding on top. As you guys can see, she has no trigger, so we're just gonna take that life for free. Probably gonna use her on next turn to try and search something up. And just like this, we changed the game around. Like, he has no board now. Well, he's building board again, but he has only 2 swings. We have 4 lives at 3 lives. We have a 2k in hand, so we are just gonna try protecting the Linling. We are not gonna try to protect Perospero no more. He plays another Kalgara. It's fine. He's good at swarming the board. Actually, Kalgara is not bad at swarming the board. My problem during this whole game was I don't really know. Besides like this, the 5-cost and the vanilla Kalgara, I don't really know what he does. What the other cards do. Like for example that Ouija? Wiper? It's Wiper? Yeah, it's Wiper, sorry. I said Ouija? What the hell? I don't really know what they do, and in this game I clearly didn't care enough to look him up. So yeah. Yeah, there's not much I can grab. We're just gonna grab that Thunderbolt. I'm gonna reveal this to try and see what I can do, because I can use that Thunderbolt to get rid of that Viper. We're gonna put that on the bottom, because I think I'm gonna try and take 2 lives here. The last 2 lives here. Yeah, we're gonna make a 7. There you go. And now we're gonna make a 9? No. We're gonna... Oh, there. Whoa, wait. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna make a 10. Make him take. And then I'm gonna use my Thunderbolt. Take away Linling that has no trigger. And try... Or not. Or not. Why did I not? Was I afraid... What was I afraid here? He gave... Oh! Oh, wow, I actually predict... I was about to say, maybe I was afraid for the Rush Ace, because I do know it's played from time to time. And he did have it. Wow, actually not bad. I dodged that. We had absolutely no triggers there. We only had Linling. But, okay. I think it's fine. Actually, it went well. I can't believe I actually predicted the play. Last game is against a purple Luffy. We have Perospero, that's a good trigger. So he can just, yeah, we can just take that, use the trigger. Yeah, I hold on to the 10 mom. I don't think, to be honest, I think I'm gonna start just trashing it, because I know for a fact Pluffy is a fast deck, so there's not really a need for me to hold on to Ling, because I already know I'm not gonna be playing for her. So yeah, I should have discarded Ling and not the event. Now I'm gonna make another 5k swing. Yeah, and I'm gonna play Kikunojo. He's at 3 lives, he has no way to recover lives, unlike Kalgara, so I was like, okay, I'll just not look into my lives. Try to defend it, yeah, because if he actually is playing well, he will try to play the Luffy Taru, obviously. I already know this. We take, you dumbass, and you're the one who should disappear. I don't know what came on to me. I knew what was coming, and for some reason I didn't counter. I should have just used the 2k counter. So yeah, now we're just gonna make swings. $7k, and then we're gonna make an 8k. Yeah, there you go. We have a pudding, so the good trigger we accidentally took, but at least we had the Paraspero trigger, which is not bad. And he's already with no life, so I already knew he was going to either play the Queen or the Onami. I was thinking more that he would, and he should have, swung with Sangoru, because he's at 8 on, and then get a draw, and then play Queen. But I think he forgot that, so misplay on his part. He makes an 8k swing onto my Kikunojo. I actually defended because I'm gonna try to go for game. He goes, I could actually defend that. Why didn't I? Okay, I made a minor misplay there. I should have actually defended. Oh, I know why. Because he would just swing with Luffy onto it. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I didn't misplay. Okay, makes sense. He didn't swing with Luffy. And he plays this 9-cost Lilling, which is a really good card for Luffy. I just don't think it's that needed. You either play more passively or more aggressive with Luffy. Because he's already a very aggro deck, I prefer Kaido instead of Lilling. Most people actually play both, but I don't think there's a need if you play fast enough. So yeah. And now, he knows whatever he does, I'm probably gonna finish next turn. Because yeah, there you go. He just put my blocker, and we are going to be taking his one of his 5 costs. Can Lilling actually put on top of lives? Because if he could, there would not. I should have just took that. Oh no, I shouldn't. I'm not gonna use it on Magellan, because he would take two of my dons, and I don't want that. We can just protect for the love of God. Protect for the love of God. There's a 1k counter right there. There's a pudding right there. You can finish it. Just finish it. You. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to my hand this game. It's a problem. Damn. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, as you guys can see, problem with the end game. I was looking at that 10-cost Lilling. I didn't see anything else. Why did I do this? Well, he has 4 swings. If he has a more than 4 swings, it would be a Kaido drop. I could just counter one of his attacks, so it wouldn't have mattered. So I pretty much made sure that I could just take lives for free next turn, unless he played the blocker. And to be honest, even if he had the blocker, we had the Nami over there. yeah, so he countered the first, and we're probably just gonna take the rest. There you go. And now I play this. I could've just swung, but I guess I was like, dude, just choose. Yeah, we just make a 7k. This is because if he gets... he doesn't have trigger, but just in case I could swing with pudding. But yeah, it worked out. We won. I could have just protected pudding and then just gone for game next turn, to be honest. Just using the tendon that I would use for the Ling. We ended up doing a more flashy play by making the 10 drop. It's fine in this game, but it could have cost me the game. I should just countered. He made an 8k swing there. And we could just use the 2k, I think it was Satori had in hand, and the pudding, and then he would had no Dawn to attach to the leader, so he couldn't swing into my Kikunojo. So yeah, I don't know why I played the way I played it. I just dragged this game. We were fine either way, thank God. But unfortunately, I need to take away this weakness of mine that I focused so much on a card like Ling, and I'm like, I go for the more flashy plays. I can be more direct, I can endgame most of the time, and I never do because I want to play the big bodies, I want to play the flashy characters for some reason. That is my problem as a player, and sometimes it works. You guys saw in the last 2 games it worked. I did not play for this 10 cost Ling. Although with Kalgara it could be a play because the game was dragging on a little bit more. But in the fast attack like Pluffy, I could have been in trouble. So I can't do this. I need to work on this weakness. It's a weakness I have since I started playing the game. And I don't know, dude. I think I'm going too much for aura points, and it's not worth it. For some reason I'm going for aura points by playing flashy characters, and I'm losing aura points because I just lose games. I throw games because of this. I throw games at locals because of this, where concentrating is even harder because of the noise. And you know, we don't have a pretty HUD like the Sim to have every single card organized and somewhat. So yeah. But yeah, this was just a little bit of me telling you guys about my weaknesses. I need to work on this, and hopefully we'll just get better. Thank you so much for watching. Consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed these games, these replays, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.